welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a review slash demo slash first impression on these dupe brushes for the artist brushes or whatever, you know, the $300 brushes. Here are what they look like. But this set actually cost $22.99 free shipping, plus I will link down below this exact set that I got, but it also comes with a little brush egg for you to clean your brushes with. I love these, they're very handy, so yeah, altogether this is a pretty good deal. I'm going to apologize in advance because of my camera situation. It does cut off at brush number 7. There are 10 brushes. It cuts off at brush number 7, but I picked it back up after all my makeup was applied. I showed you the last couple of brushes, so I'm really sorry for that. But if you would like to see my thoughts on these brushes, then you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to be going through them in order of their numbers right here. Like it has 1 through 10. Let's start with number 1. This is number 1. And this one is for powder, blush, or foundation. Obviously, you can use these for whatever you want, but that is just what it is recommended for. This, I don't know if you can tell how soft it is. So soft. They're kind of bendy. They advertise that, so I guess they're supposed to be, but, you know, you just circular, so soft on the face. I was very impressed with how soft these are. This is the number 2, which is a little bit smaller. And they're both made for powder, blush, or foundation. Again, you can use it for whatever you want. This one is actually, I like this one a little better for the foundation. It's not as big. I don't know. They're both really good, and I feel like they both do an equal job. But I'm going to use this one today. As you can tell, like there's, I don't know, you can tell, but there's like some little flyaways on there, but they don't really come off that easy. You have to like yank them. So let's give it a go. So I have already primed, moisturized, all that jazz to my face, and I'm going to apply the dots on to my face like this, because I've heard that if you put it directly on the brush like soaks it in and it doesn't work very well. And then I'm just gonna move in circular motions like this.
Then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark.
So there it is. I actually really love how it looks. Obviously, I don't have the best camera or best quality, so you cannot see how good it looks, but I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm probably going to start using these just to get used to them and maybe like them even more. Definitely do like, I like how it looks. It looks really good, really clean, really smooth. I have used these brushes once. I used them the day that I got them, and that is it. So this is still, you know, I'm still trying to get used to them. So there is that. And like I said, this one does the same exact thing. It just covers a lot more area. Typically, I would use 2 pumps for my face, and that was just 1 pump. And I think it did a pretty good job. And so brush number 3, this brush is also for the same things. Powder, blush, foundation, all that good stuff. Again, very soft. I really love it. But I'm not going to use this one just yet because I would like to do my concealer next, which is what I always do. I'm going to skip that brush and the brush after, and I'm going to go to brush number 5, which looks like this little soft guy. I have not used this one yet, so I'm pretty true to my sponges because I feel like it just blends everything out really nicely, so I'm kind of nervous about using this for my concealer. But here we go. This one is also used for eyeshadows, concealer, or lip, which is awkward, but whatever.
Barks, then I'll follow you into the dark. seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary. And the soles of your shoes are all worn down, the time for sleep.
Okay, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I feel like it wasn't the best coverage. You can still kind of see my bags, so I'm about to touch that up, probably with this, and I'm also going to add some to the other spots that I usually add them to. Overall, it's not terrible. It's something that I will have to get used to. Alright, I'm back. I just, touched it up with the sponge, and I feel like that definitely helped. Let's move on to brush number 3. Here it is. Again, very soft. I love it. And this one is also used for the same thing, the first two. So I'm going to use it for powder to set my under eyes and some other places on my face. I'm just gonna dip it. Oof. This is kind of scary. That's a lot of powder. Okay. And there you have it. It actually did a really decent job. I think it looks good. I think it worked well. Again, would have to get used to it. Will have to get used to it. All of these brushes are very odd, in my opinion. I'm not giving up on them. So, on to brush number 4. This one is for blush or foundation. Here is the size. Okay, and if you have been following my channel for a while, then you saw me use this. I got this like a couple months ago with a package with this brush and like a little beauty blender. Got them off Amazon. So this is what I expected all of these brushes to feel like, and if you look at it, it's not very soft. It's pretty not soft. This is the brush that's the most similar in size with it, and so if you look, you can see how soft that one is compared to this one, because these are way softer than this guy who's pretty rough. I'm actually going to do my blush with this one, so I'm just gonna tap it in there, I guess.
Told me, son, fear is the heart of love, so I never
I feel like that's not terrible.
decide that they both are satisfied.
I actually surprisingly like this. I'm kind of excited to continue to use this for blush because, I don't know, I feel like it looks really good and not too harsh, which a lot of my brushes make my blush really harsh. So we already talked about number 5 because that's the one that I applied my concealer with. So number 6 is for eyeshadows, concealer, eyeliner, and contouring the nose. Oh, contouring and nose shadowing, which I guess would be contouring the nose. So here it is, this little guy, very soft. What I used it for the day that I got it was like applying eyeliner right here, like in the crease. It did an okay job. So I used a fluffy brush to apply some transition colors in the lid. So I'm going to use this to kind of, I don't know, cut crease, I guess. This could turn out absolutely terrible. I'm just going to go in with like a dark brown.
You when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you.
Okay, so there is my harsh line. I'm definitely going to have to go in with a fluffy brush and blend that out. Yeah, so that looks terrible. So I'm gonna go blend it out. So there it is, blended out with a fluffy brush. It's not the worst. I think it just needs a little bit of practice because this is a very weird brush. I'm also going to try to use it on my bottom lash line right here. I'm gonna use that same dark color.
I'll be close behind, I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped.
Alright, so it actually did a really, really nice job. It even kind of blended itself out. I think I'm going to still go in with like one of my transition colors and blend it out just a little bit more so it's not so harsh. So the next one, which is number 7, it says that it is for eyeshadows, eyebrows, and eyeliner. And it's this one. It's a little bit bigger than the last one. As you can tell, this was the one I just used. This is a little bigger, but yeah, so I'm actually going to use this one for something it doesn't even say it's used for. I'm going to use this to contour. It's going to be very harsh, so we'll see how this goes.
Black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son.
So that's a really harsh line. We're gonna have to blend that out. Hey guys, so I'm extremely frustrated because, as you know, my recording situation isn't the best and I just lost a lot of my footage that I filmed for you guys. I believe the last thing you saw was brush number 7, which is what I was contouring with. I guess I will tell you a little something about number 8 and this brush, which is similar to the last 2, only if you notice it's a little frayed, which is disappointing. I am hoping that maybe if I wash it or something it will go back to how it's supposed to look because it's so small. It's meant for eyebrows and eyeliner, which I believe it could do both of those because, you know, it's small enough. So 8 and 9 are very similar. They are blending little brushes, I guess. Eyeshadows, concealer, or applying lip, which is weird to me, but you know. So I did try to use these right here in the outer V, and they were very hard to blend out, so I had to take, you know, like one of my blending brushes, but they're not terrible. They probably just take some getting used to. They're very similar. One is more rounded and one is flat. Not impressed with these two. So yeah, guys, that concludes this video. I'm really sorry that some of the footage got cut out. Hopefully I can get this situated very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below so you can be notified every time I make a weird video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!